She can't do that. She's on lunch.
Huh?
Call the meeting to order for August 11th, 2025, Fairmount Town Council. Would join us for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everybody. Do a roll call.
Treon,
Present.
Karen Pullen,
Present.
Ken Pullen,
Present.
Hedrick,
Here.
Armstrong.
Present.
Great, we're all here. We got any purchase orders tonight?
We have one. Bud, would you like to discuss two while we're here?
Is that Mance's?
Yes, it is purchase order 3480, and it's for Mance Electric. And this is the infrared testing. It's a load test of the electrical systems for the water plant, wastewater plant, and this building as well,
Yes.
correct? Okay.
Yeah. Typically, they do that once a year for insurance. I don't know that we've ever done it, but I'd like to start doing it maybe every third year or every second year, whatever that is. What they do is they come in, they take a infrared scan of all the electrical cabinets and wiring, and see if anything shows up hot, and then they'll go through and do some maintenance on that right that minute. But yeah.
Thank you. With a total amount of $3,580.
Yeah, it's a good preventative to do before something bad happens.
Mm-hmm.
I motion we purchase order 3480 for Mance Electric LLC for $3,580.
Second it.
All right, we got a motion made by Karen, second by Angie to approve purchase order 3480 for Mance Electric for $3,580. All those in favor, signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed, the same? All right, motion carries.
Thank you.
All right, review the claims and order warrants drawn the same.
Make a motion to approve the claims and the warrants that are drawn on the same.
Second it.
We got a motion made by Steve, second by Angie to approve the warrants and draw claims, or approve the claims, draw warrants on the same. All those in favor, signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed, the same? All right, motion carries. It doesn't pay to take a week off, does it? Or 2 weeks. All right, review the minutes for approval from the meeting July 28, 2025.
A motion to approve the minutes and approval for all everything on the meeting July 28, 2025.
I'll second.
All right, motion made by Angie to approve the minutes from the July 28th meeting, seconded by Ken. All those in favor, signal by saying aye.
Aye.
All abstain. Motion passes. No comments from citizens tonight.
No.
I see that's marked off. Okay, we'll move to committees, boards, and commissions. President, a few things. First off, our employees, I just want to tell you, stay hydrated in this heat. I know I'm about 2 weeks too behind on the heat, but it is nasty out there. So please stay hydrated and take care of yourself and don't get overheated. I did meet today with that Lilly grant between us, Jonesboro, Gas City, Sweetser, and Swayze. We have to have something put together for them in the next 2 to 3 weeks. They have to submit just basically a paragraph about what Fairmount wants to do and each community wants to do. And they will get that to Lilly. That has to be in by October, I can't remember now, but it's sometime there coming, has to be in there by September 10th. And then we will know in October whether we are moving forward or not. If we move forward, we will know in December if we were awarded. So, I mean, it's fast. The thing I did find out from the first meeting to this meeting, and I went back and looked at my notes, is I was under the impression this is 100% grant. Or it's not really a grant because it's private money. But I guess they'll only fund 65% of whatever project we decide to do. I talked to him today about the Main Street, finishing that project. He says that they probably would not do that because there's other grants out there for that.
Mm-hmm.
So he suggested the community building we talked about, possibly a new fire station, pursuing those. So, but we have to get some kind of quote here within the next couple weeks and get it to Jason Miller from Random Miller and Associates. That's who's handling all this. He's done several of them. I talked to Kelly a little bit today. I did reach out to Daniel Shetler. I don't know if you guys know Daniel or not. He's done work for the town, Amish guy. He's worked on the street barn, I think, in the past. He's done some other work in town. He's actually did some work on his building my house. And he's going to let me know when he's going to be in town to meet him down there, kind of give him an idea of what we want to do so he can get kind of a price and something I can get to them. That's all on that. Back to school bash, I heard was a good success. I don't know how many haircuts they did, but I've seen some stuff online. It was great. Sorry I wasn't here for it. Did you all receive your invitations to the Main Street Fairmount dinner?
Mhm.
Okay. Just RSVP with them, let them know. Andrew's here tonight, so if you want to let Andrew know if you're coming, he can take care of that. I plan on attending. But that's all I got. I guess, I need to ask you guys, is the community building something we want to go forward with this Lilly grant?
I think so.
Mhm.
I think we should just narrow it down to one project. And we can put in there, Clint's here, we talked about a new fire station too. Where we'd put that, I don't know.
I still like the.
Yeah,
I know
I guess
she's
this
having-
place over here
is some
fell
kind of-
through. So this is going to be available over here again. We talked about some options with that today. We can talk about later, but we'll get something together with Daniel, hopefully get this week, and maybe get a price and see where we want to go with it. But that's all I've got. Ryan from Streets and Parks, please.
On that community building, if we did Okra, it would be a 90-10 match, not a 60-40.
65-35 is what theirs is. I have to look into this because just using round figures, say $500,000 he quotes us,
Yeah.
and we come in at 300. Are we good? I mean, do we not have to match that then? I got to ask that question because this is kind of different with it being private funds versus
Mhm.
Yeah.
governmental money. So, and that's one thing they're big on in this is community, education, youth. That's what Lily's big on. So we just have to look into it to see.
Okay.
But yeah, I agree because just like with the Main Street, if you have to do 65-35 with them, you're better off going with NDOT doing an
Community
80-20.
crossing.
Yeah. So there's still a lot to learn on this Lilly stuff. And like I said, this meeting, there was different information compared to the last one.
Yeah.
Because I was told in the last meeting that it was 100%. And then we heard today it's 65-35. That changes things.
I don't know. I don't know if having just Daniel come down and give you a quote. I'd much rather have an architect come and actually
That's what
do
I'm
something
wondering.
Well-
decent,
It's
not
nothing.
jump the
I mean,
gun.
Right, we will. But if we just tell them like a square footage structure we want and stuff, the renderings and all that will come later. I just need some kind of
The
number.
amenities you mean inside?
Yeah, I just need
Okay.
some kind of number to
Tentative numbers.
give them. Yeah.
So they know
I'll make
about
sure we
what
get
we're looking
everything if
at.
we're going to do it. I
Right.
don't want to do it
Yeah.
half.
I don't want to do anything half.
Oh, no,
Anymore.
it won't be that at
Just
all.
going to throw a building up, put seats in it, and be done.
We
If
weren't
nothing
planning to
else-
do that.
Maybe if you get Daniel come in and dry it in.
Because I know Scotty wants to extend parking on that side. Drainage is going to be one issue. We can't just tie into the drains that are there
Mhm.
for stormwater. We're going to have to do something that goes clear to the creek. So there's going to be a lot
There's a
more
lot there.
involved. Yeah.
And this is just kind of a number to build it, to
Yeah.
put it up with, and then we'll get with probably have to get with an engineer and get a drawing and like all the stuff you're talking about.
Okay. As far as the tree goes, we're still trimming trees. It is slowed. I don't know if it's slowed down. There's just a lot out there. And, we've had a couple people complain to us that we're cutting their trees. They're in the roadway, or you can't see north, south, east, or west if you come to a stop sign.
Are they
That's
in
all.
easement?
Yeah, they're all in easement. What we've told everybody, if you don't want us trimming them, you're more than welcome to. I mean, we're trying to do everybody a favor pretty much, trimming trees.
Mhm.
A lot of people can't, but we've made it to Walnut Street now. So we still haven't completed the whole east side yet. And we'll have to go back over the east side with the lift to some that we just can't get to a good stopping point, whether to kill the whole limb or not. So you either take the whole limb or it'll die anyways in about 2 years. So that's what we've been working on with the street still. Down at the park, Voss started Friday. So far, so good. I know Scotty talked to him. We kind of do want to add just a little walkway from the big pavilion, kind of tie that into it. He talked to him, gave him like a roundabout number of $500 below to tie that big pavilion into the walkway path to connect the fountain and everything. Our thinking is if there is a concert or something going on, people are going to walk in the grass. Before long, it'll be mud. So once I get a more of a solid number to you, I'll get it to you. And then events at the park coming up. You have Hoobie Ashcraft this week, and then Blue Collar Union Bands next week. That's all I got for you.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
With the green space he was talking about, there is going to be a ribbon cutting. I was under the impression it was going to happen before they started, but evidently not. And they're going to try and coincide that. I sent you guys a text, I think.
Yeah.
They're going to try and coincide that like on a Wednesday evening with the concerts in the park, so more people are there. So I guess maybe they're going to wait till it's done. But I thought we were doing it before it started, and I went down the other day and it's already started.
Well, how many more concerts do we have?
How many more concerts we got, Ryan?
So
How many more concerts we got?
still,
Okay, so we still
so it's
got
the rest of all, okay.
I seen they had the dirt dug up. That's the one.
Okay. All right, thank you.
I know we postponed that one, but
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, Chief. Go ahead.
Oh, you're good. You're good, too. There are a few things. There'll be 2 purchase orders next meeting. I don't think we got the bill yet on the J&K. So last week they switched all of our radios to phase 2. We were told all of our radios were they are phase 2, but half of them weren't turned on. So getting back with communications with Kevin Hicks and talking with several other agencies, it seemed like there's somehow some things have fallen through the crack as far as getting these radios turned on to phase 2. They just didn't follow the county fire. They did Grant County. I don't know. Some of those other agencies got left out. So there's going to be a cost of $4,750. They come and did it just because obviously it's a public safety thing to get that turned on. J&K did not charge us labor. He said, I'm already going to be here at Gas City doing theirs. He said, if we can get this done fairly quick, we'll come down to you guys and not have to charge you the labor. So it was $475 a radio. So we're all done. They're all good. Like I said, half of our radios worked. Half of them didn't.
I heard it was a nightmare.
It was insane. We was out on calls with no radios, not knowing what was going on. I didn't get an email. I was never told that we were switching to phase 2. So it was, I don't know. We could have done better for sure. Then we had to repair a wheel on the Tesla. The back rim was cracked. We don't know how. I got a picture of it. If anybody, there's a chunk taken out and a chunk out of the wheel, out of the tire itself. We don't know. I asked Jeremy. He wasn't sure. There's no like spin mark, like it was rolling. Really super weird. But it took a chunk out of the lip on the inner side of the passenger back wheel. Super freak thing. So we had to buy a new rim because it was cracked. We did save the rim. I got a friend that has done that for many, many years of welding and fixing rims. So I'm going to try to get a hold of him and just see if we can have that as a backup. So if something ever does happen again, we can obviously save us quite a bit of money and have it as at least a spare. The Taurus is also down right now. That's why I'm driving the Tesla today. The AC's out. It's going to be warranted. I just got to get it down to the shop for them to look back at it again. So we've kind of had this hard time with the vehicles. And then last night we lost a tire, and the Tahoe has a screw in it. So that's our 3. I think we should be good. It comes in 3s. Joe and Jeremy did their FTO school last week, got that completed. They're all done, good to go. They got some new stuff. We're going to be going through our FTO program, which is field training officers. When we bring new guys on, there's a standard that we do to bring them up to speed on taking calls, how they to do their job. So we're going to review what we have, and I think there is some updates we're going to change and update a few things. Other than that, that's all I think I got. Thank you.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Chief. Bud, or I'm sorry, I always forget Clint. Clint,
I did the same thing. Sorry, Clint.
I know, I did.
I don't have much. I'll make it quick. 342 calls to date. Liberty Township approved their half of the money last Thursday, and all the equipment is ordered that was on the list that you guys received. So just waiting on it to come in to pay the bill.
Great.
Huh?
Great.
Great.
All right.
Any questions for me?
Thanks,
No,
Clint.
sounds good.
Appreciate
All
it.
right, thank you.
Bud,
Bud Shelton, water, wastewater. Of course, you already okayed Mance. I appreciate that. That helps take care of a lot of our motors and keep them running at a low amp, which helps in wear and tear. We had Don Scott in, and he patched a lot of patches. I mean, a ton of them. What was it, Wayne? Do you know, 22 or 3? Yeah. And he's supposed to seal around the outside edges tomorrow. So that should be completed hopefully tomorrow. Lead service line inventory, how we're doing those inspections has come along good. I think we have 8 more to do on Henley Street. Going to try to get them done before Dean Days. If we have to, we'll patch them ourselves just to get them covered up for that weekend. And then we're being bombarded by locates for the fiber. They're doing the direct boring, and they're just, I don't know, it's a ton of locates. We're meeting with them tomorrow. I've talked to Todd, who's running the project. He's got 4 more sections to do. He's optioned to take 3 of those sections this year, and there'll be 1 left over for next year. So I'm hoping everybody here has service this year, and then there'll be 1. I'm not sure which location they haven't. They might have chose, but I just found out just tonight that they're going to do 3 of the 4 operations. The next one, or the last remaining one, should be done next year. So that's about all I have.
Thank you, Bud.
Thank you.
Bud. Got anything for building and maintenance, Kelly?
No.
Except for the air conditioning's not working in here.
Just air conditioner.
Financial report.
In your packets, you will see the first half of the year fund report. If you have any questions, let me know.
Anything else?
That's it.
That was quick.
Mhm.
Karen, got anything from APC?
Well, I know that there's a couple properties that are out in the county in Fairmount. They're going through the courts right now. So some of those that might live around those areas, they are getting taken care of. So I do know that much. And we have a part-time position up
For,
at the office.
oh,
Yeah, it's the part-time. Just somebody that need help. So if anybody knows anybody, send them that direction.
so they've maintained personnel for a few months? That's kind of,
Everybody that was there is now, there's no original one that was there in the past so many years. Yeah.
Steve, you got anything from Main Street or Youth League or
Just
anything?
got a meeting tomorrow with Central Indiana Economic Development. That's pertaining to the Economic Development Assistance Grant that they're wanting to apply for. So we have that tomorrow. And that's in Muncie or Zoom call.
Okay.
So I'll be attending that. Other than that, right now, I think everybody seems to be doing their parts.
Sounds good. All right, got anything under new business?
Not sure if it applies, but can I speak?
Yeah.
This past week, a few of us went over to the Grant County Hall of Fame, I guess, inductions, and they took time to honor Max Hurt, and Mark Hurt, his brother, spoke, on his behalf, and Man, it was a good speech. I got the feel that a lot of people in that room remembered Max through whatever event he was at. If Max was at an event, you pretty much knew it. But he got a standing ovation for about three to 4 minutes, it seemed like.
Well deserved.
Yeah, as far as the story's told, maybe even longer. But
Yeah,
I just wanted to mention Max here.
Thank you, bud. I appreciate
thank
that.
you, bud. That's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. Hey, that's what I was gonna say. And Jay Dunlap and Ray Wilson was also from there too. But mainly Max. Max was the one that was really,
Stole the show.
yeah, stole the show.
That was a
Well, you were there,
well deserved.
Kyle. Huh?
That was well deserved
Mhm.
recognition for Max. He was, yeah, that
Yeah.
was
Oh, yeah.
one of a kind guy there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got anything else under new? Anybody? Kelly?
Nope.
Anything under old? Yeah, kind of boring tonight.
I'm a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
We got a second. We got a meeting adjourned. Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Create.